Rongjiang County used to be one of the poorest places in China, where the average income was just $4,700 a year, hidden in the mountains of Guizhou Province in the southwest. But things started to shift in 2023 when the Rongjiang Village Football Super League, Cunchao, went viral. It transformed everything, bringing over 7.6 million visitors that year. Now, it's become the world's biggest grassroots football event. I'm Jonathan. I used to work as the head of video at Birmingham City Football Club, and now I make videos about China's latest EVs at Wheelsboy in Shanghai. Coming from England, the home of modern football, I was fascinated when I came across the Cunchao online, so I'm heading to Rongjiang to find out what makes it so special.
This is all the equipment I'm bringing, just for me.
But then, something I could have never expected happened, and it changed the entire story in a way I'll never forget. When they explained that it was going to be sort of a village football, I'm thinking it's going to be like really small, because from UK, amateur football really isn't that much of a thing. Cunchao, or the Village Super League, is a grassroots football tournament in Rongjiang, Guizhou. Each village puts together a team, and the players are just regular people: chefs, teachers, drivers. This season, 108 teams joined in, playing week after week. Everywhere you go in this area, like even in Rongjiang, everything is just football crazy.
Looks like Kaka has come to this area. This is interesting because it's exactly very similar to what we would have done in Birmingham City, and they're actually using the same programs as well.
You can see there are over 60,000 people watching the Cunchao final online. I was really impressed by that too, because, for example, with Birmingham City, our club, I would do the live stream with our guys, and numbers were nowhere near. I remember seeing a stadium at 100,000 people, and they come around the stadium.
Wow, crazy. High five, high five. Whoa.
It didn't matter what village that they were from, or what town or city or wherever. Everybody was there for the passion of football.
Do you guys got teams here?
I'm just here to, enjoying the atmosphere here. Because I love sports. My father used to play football in our hometown. They also have a team.
I also have a team?
Yeah.
Ah, you both just came to watch Cunchao?
Yeah.
Wow, high five. That's cool, me too.
It's not just the people playing football, even if you don't have skill or even you're not on the pitch. It's actually like the whole community around it, the family, the friends.
Somebody has just told me that the guys behind me are one of the teams that are going to the finals, and they're shouting, well, they were just shouting a second ago, "Jiao, jiao!" egging on our team to win. We're lucky enough to be a part of the pre-match show. Are we going to go into this to the pitch? Okay. Shanghai Jiao! Shanghai Jiao! Wow, we're going onto the pitch. This is pretty incredible. How do you feel being here today? 今天
很高兴能够来到这边，对吧？这里大家都是一个欢乐的盛宴，我们足球欢乐的盛宴，对吧？草根足球就是要到这里来体验。
We met the striker for one of the Rongjiang teams. We interviewed him really briefly.
Like, what do you think about the Cunchao tournament?
我感觉的话就非常的激情吧，因为我们身后有非常多的观众还有球迷在支持，感觉非常的兴奋，然后感觉这里刮伤都不会很痛。
How confident are you about winning this tournament?
今晚的冠军一定属于我们。
周成春，周成春。
We heard flood. I didn't realize how bad the flood actually was. On June 24th, Rongjiang was hit by a once-in-a-century flood, with more than 90% of the streets underwater, with depths reaching nearly 2 meters. 6 lives were lost, and the economic damage was massive. We're traveling down to the downtown area, where this part was hit the most by the flood. And what we want to know is, has this area recovered fully from the flooding? This looks like a normal rural village in China. It's quite hard to tell that it has damage here, and everyone has brought their businesses back out again. Do see is a lot of different shops have been renovated. Again, you can hear some construction going on. Other than that, nothing special. So now I'd like to walk into some shops to see if anyone's around to talk and find out what really happened during the flood. As I keep stumbling around the street, we were encouraged to go into this breakfast shop called Youcha, where I'm greeted by some really friendly people, and luckily we will get information about the flood from them. How long have you been here in Rongjiang?
我在榕江待了60多年了，
Have you ever seen anything like this before?
这就是铁大洪水，在我60多年看了是。
What's interesting, I can't see any damage as much. And then he showed me some of the photos of the flood. Is this the start of the flood?
这个涨的洪水
How many hours did it take to get to that?
要几个小时。洪水要来时呢，它是从中午，就上游的水呢一下来之后呢，这下游的排不开了。
Oh my gosh.
你看这水退掉了。
That looks like there, right?
这个房子是对面的，这个房子是这个的。你看这个窗子都没见了。
How long did this flood stay like this high?
差不多一天吧。
So one day caused a lot of damage, though. It was really interesting to learn about the solidarity and how they reacted to such a severe flood.
打开了，他才把他救上来。
They are telling me because of the floods, rescue teams couldn't get there right away, so locals jumped into their wooden boats, helping neighbours, pulling people to safety, but unfortunately were unable to save 6 people. I'm glad you're all safe. What was your feelings about the flood when it happened? How did you feel?
开始好像心里好恐慌啊，这个政府啊，其他
有救援
还有
啊，
救援的啊，
支持我们。
消防的啊，还有解放军叔叔的志愿者啊、民兵啊，全部个人士都来了。现在可以了，现在有90%电子全部都开了。
This is a traditional breakfast around these areas, and it's called a tea soup.
不知道你吃不惯，因为这个是比较苦的。
It's very bitter.
我们的老人家说是苦口良药，帮助人的解渴，这个肠胃啊都比较好。任何地方吃饮食的时候呢，你都要答复那个服务员或者老板说一声，你要什么口味，他就给你调理一下。
I want to eat like the Chinese people eat. I don't want to eat like the Western people because I left my country to come here to try all the foods and to see how people live in China.
因为我们中国特色不同，我们有56个民族吧，我有自己的生活习惯。你走遍中国的大江南北之后，你是知道，到了广州它是吃调味的，到我们云贵川它是吃麻辣。中国很大。
It's going to take me 63 years to go around and check and see all the different minority ethnicities, and that's what I want to do. The owner is super generous, and he also wants me to try a really bitter tea.
比较烫，不要干杯，慢慢的品尝一下。
Whoa, that is wow. It gets better. It gets better. The first hit is powerful, you know, like, and then the answer is 还可以。
有喝酒吗？
我喝酒。
喝辣酒第一口喝进去，你会感到这个喉咙是辣的吧？酒呢，喝合适对身体好，喝多了对身体有害的。这个呢，喝多了没关系。
I think it was so open. Everybody I met had a smile on their face, and they wanted to take a picture. They wanted to tell me about their lifestyle. Then we're heading to the large market, where the flood completely wiped everything out. You see up here these power lines. That's where the water got to. So just at the top here, there used to be a box. Now it's gone because obviously it went so high. That is extremely dangerous. This is a really good example of the heights. So if you look at me right now, here, stood on the ground, I am 185. And if you look up there, you can see the color difference between the top and the bottom. The dark represents all of the water and the height that the water got to. That's incredibly high. That's literally about 3 to 4 times my height. That would be terrifying to be stuck in there. And the shop owner told us it took 1 hour to get to the stage where it flooded and it moved everything out of this area. You can see the substantial damage and just exactly how much was lost during this flood. The workers said it would take about 4 months to rebuild. But for now, since the market was destroyed by the flood, vendors have moved up to higher ground to keep selling farm goods for a living. As you can see, both sides of the street have turned into little farm stalls.
There are two very famous fruits in this area, the watermelon and then this passion fruit. It's got to be about the temperature and the mountains and the climate. It's very sweet, very, very sweet. A little bit sour as well. I'm quite enjoying it actually. So you can see here, even the seeds as well, even eating the seeds, quite soft, so it's not too bad. And they just cut it and you can open it and just eat it straight away, which I think is great. Your business was here. How did it affect you?
洪水了，没地方摆，看着被冲垮，这个是临时的，不是现在可以摆，要40天我们都下去了，下去那的感觉了。我们只穿这一身就没有什么了，全部被大水一样的。
This is how strong those people were, is they didn't even think about like everything that got damaged. They never thought about it. And I think that mentality is a wonderful mentality.
It looks delicious. How did the floods affect your business?
损失挺重的，因为那时候水直接淹没到2楼，我们的2楼，把整个店铺都全部淹满，然后后面全重新粉刷、重新安装店铺、重新结业的。 我们有信心把现在的生意越做越好，因为我们这里有春超，有足球，有来自全国各地、全世界的看球、踢球，然后给龙江当地的这个老百姓做这个生意的嘛，也带来很好的这个收益。
After that, we went to the cured meat shop. His home had been badly damaged, but what he did really earned my deepest respect.
这是1楼。
对，这是我家2楼的。
Wow, this is the second floor. Oh my God. How did you keep a positive outlook, a mentality through a difficult time?
洪水来了之后，在对去的时候，我们第一时间想到的就是首先投入救灾去了，也没有太多的心情难过啊。白天的话，我们都是服务民众去了，为大家舍小家嘛。晚上的时候才能帮助家里面去来做这个恢复工作，也没有过多的时间去考虑啊。
It's like a local hero. It makes me very happy to see that people like yourself are supporting the community and thinking about other people before our own family, and that's very difficult.
就是我们之前的是给老百姓送蔬菜，
蔬菜 yeah, giving the vegetables.
这里呢是给老百姓充电啊，这是
充电 yeah,
充电
charge their phone.
后期我们参与的这些清淤工作啊，还有他们的送了矿泉水啊、方便面啊的。
方便面 yeah, noodles. You gave instant noodles and water.
后期参与打扫嘛，你看就比如说。
Oh my God, that's everything came out. Oh wow.
这个老房子都全都冲掉了，所以现在很多人都没有家了。对，所以说现在政府呢不是也弄了一些保障性的住房啊，其实这个是很值得点赞的啊。这个也就是我们欢送他们嘛，是做了一个欢送的仪式。
That's for all the volunteers going back. It's good to see that everybody here together is working as one. How do you feel now about your, volunteering, helping the people? How does it make you feel to think back to that time?
作为榕江的一名同时呢，我也是作为就是说党员干部嘛，我们是要冲锋在前的。那个时候我们更多的就想能够救灾，为我们的榕江老百姓，为我自己家人和我的客户都是做的实在的事，也没有那么多想那些。这个时候其实想起来的话呢，也是很幸福的一种事情。
Well done, thank you so much.
也祝你一样的啊，然后身体健康啊，万事顺意。我们榕江人说的样样好啊，样样好。
So after seeing the area hit hardest by the flood, what really struck me is how optimistic and friendly the people are here. They lost a lot, but their confidence is still strong, and it's kind of unbelievable that it's only been a month. Looking around, you barely notice a flood ever happened. Life just goes on. All I can say is I wish them the very best. After that, I'm heading to Zhongtong village, home to one of the Cunchao teams in the final. And before their big match tonight, we're here to try one of their most famous local specialities, what's probably the world's most feared dish.
What?
Made from a cow's freshly undigested stomach contents. Some even call it couch hot pot. Ah, guys, wish me luck. Here we are in Rongjiang's biggest cattle market.
We can see so many in the background here.
The locals told me they only trade cattle here every Saturday, and more than half of the beef is for Chaoshan hot pot in Guangdong, one of the most iconic Chinese dishes that comes from this market.
Hi, cows. We love you. Safe travel. So far, I've been walking around the cattle market. Everybody's been really friendly. What does it smell like?
能吃牛比火锅还是需要一定的勇气。
I have the courage. Even the cows themselves have been very friendly as well. They've let me go up to them. They let me touch them. But one thing that's quite interesting is the actual language itself. Like, so I know a little bit of Mandarin, but when it comes to local dialect, I have no idea what the guys are saying. Always interesting to when you come to China and you realize just how many different dialects there are available here all across the land. I am pretty hungry. Yeah, let's go and check out the Nubia hot pot.
牛瘪火锅是吧？
对, so you can see measuring it out.
要不要辣？
No spice. I have to move away from there because the spice is so strong that when you're actually standing over there, it really hits the back of your throat, and so really it's really pungent. You can't breathe.
太好吃了，西瓜，牛瘪也好吃。欢迎，
我
们榕江。
谢谢。So we're just checking out how they're making火锅. You can see here, a lot of beef. 这是什么？
这个豆子。
肚子 like 肚子 Oh, 肚子 Oh, so stomach 牛的肚子
The local chef also wants to show me how to cook rice. She says here we don't use an electric rice cooker. We always cook it over a wood fire because that's how you get the best taste.
So basically every Saturday the restaurant comes here and they provide the food here in this area, which is right next to the 这个牛
就是牛，我们就拿那牛去杀，就来煮吃。
Oh, so they buy the mule from behind us there, and then they bring it here to make Nubia hot pot. Okay.
可以了。
Okay. So she has TikTok or Douyin, as they say in China. Just adding some music, and then you're on Douyin. Does everybody know how to upload to Douyin? 对。
因为我要在店子那个写，有人来我店子吃饭，来这里吃饭呢，我要写拍呀。
What is the favorite part of Guizhou she loves?
这里就喜欢这里。
That's right.
I think a lot of people, if they went there, they might not try it because the smell is just so overwhelming.
So you can see they put the fire in the middle there. Whoa! There it is. You see the color? It's green. It really does look like the grass. Let me get a big piece. Oh, it really smells like the outdoors. Like you got into a field with the cows.
But once you eat the beef, you realize that the taste is not similar to the smell.
You have to be brave because of the smell, but actually when you eat it, it tastes good. It actually tastes good.
A lot of these things are just you overthinking it, basically.
Do people drink the soup?
会喝的。
Okay, I'll try it. Whoa. Powerful. That is more difficult because the beef doesn't absorb the flavor as much as you think it does. But you drink the soup, and the soup is like really hits you.
All of these things are just you overthinking it, basically.
Oh, okay. It's getting better. It's getting better. So I can feel it here. Okay, I can't drink any more of this, so I can't do it.
这个可以不可以？
好吃。
这个有点对身体好。
是臭一点。可是好吃。
会更好啊。
Chef explained that cows here eat wild herbs, which turn into what locals call 100 herb soup inside the stomach. In Chinese tradition, food and medicine share the same roots. People believe this soup, once transformed in the cow's stomach, carries the power to aid digestion and strengthen the body. Using it as a base for Nubia hot pot is not just about the flavour, but also about health. That's why locals value this dish so much.
confident are you about winning this tournament?
今晚的冠军一定属于我们。
And then he went on to shoot the winning penalty, and we were able to run on the pitch with him.
Congratulations, bro! Congratulations, well done, goal. You're the best. How do you feel?
2年的遗憾，我们今天终于把牛敲回忠诚了。
Every culture is different. You don't really have a very good understanding of all different cultures unless you go there, unless you live there.
We're just watching the award ceremony, and it's very fascinating. And they're given plaques with the fruit.
It's such a great moment. I just had to share it with my family. So I gave my mum and dad a call to let them know where I am.
Hey, Dad. How you doing? You okay? I don't think you'll be able to hear me, but basically, I'm in a football game. Look at this. Check this out. You ready? Village football is my mom and dad. You can see everybody. It's really interesting. The prizes for this, you can see they're getting some fruit. Can you see the fruit? I know, crazy, right? All of the villagers in China, like every single province and places, all come to here to have this football match.
This community built around football will continue.
Wow! Oh my God! Exciting to think that it took 1 month to rebuild this place again. And for us to have this, it's actually incredible.
People here live with so much passion. They love life, their home, and of course, football. You can be anyone, a chef, a farmer, a teacher. Even if you don't play, you can be part of it by showing up and cheering for your village. No sponsors, no prize money, just pure love for the game. And honestly, what really blew me away is how people look out for each other. During the flood, they put others first, even before their own homes and families. That kind of unity is the reason they bounce back so fast. And that same unity is what makes Village Super League so special. This is Rongjiang, this is the Village Super League. I absolutely love it here. And if you want to come and watch a match, the tickets are free, and I'm sure you'll love it too.